I notice a lot, like, I mean, I don't really follow comics that much, but it seems like they're hiring people that don't know how to draw. It's not even just that the women look like dumpy and not attractive and stuff. It's like the people don't know how to draw either.
Well, yeah. The other thing about it is like they didn't like women being portrayed as good looking. You know, it's like
because the men are not like portrayed in the same way except the male version.
Right.
I mean, all the traditional the comic book men are all beefy and muscular and wearing skin tight clothes. So it's not weird that the women would look kind of, you know, attractive, sexualized, whatever. That's how all the at least like the main characters and stuff. That's how they look.
Listen.
It's not even particularly considering they do it with the men. It's not even sexist.
Listen, I spent a lot of time in comic book shops, so unfortunately, not one person looked anything like any male. It was 99.9% male. Not one person looked like anybody in those comic books. Not one. Like you would think there'd be like one bodybuilder that says I was inspired by.
Men don't go crazy about how men are depicted as being all in shape and muscular and attractive. It's like, yeah, if you don't want to work out and look like that, then you just go on with your life and look like a slob. Who cares?
Yeah,
like why can't women do that? You know?
Yeah, if that was the case,
either you want to look like that or you don't. It doesn't. Who cares?
Yeah, you know, comic books were the domain of the nerd, not the jock. You know, like geek. It was geek culture. They stole it from us, and they started making people look ugly and stupid. It doesn't even look smart. If you're that fat. If you're that fat and dumpy.
Well, the thing is you can also you could be a good artist and draw someone and they can look like a slob. I'm talking about people who don't know how to fucking draw. Either.
No, because listen, comic book was a male-dominated art because it was geared to boys and men. It used to be boys, but then men kept reading it. You know, and then by like the 1990s. The majority of the readers are people who grew up.
Yeah, well, it's like video games, like grown-ass men. It's supposed to be for kids originally.
Well, on video games,
at least for the most part.
Yeah, for video games, both men and women, men and boys, and some women of all ages play it. But comic books was legit. It used to be just for boys, and then the boys kept reading it because Marvel Comics injected college age. Idea, you know, like they started gearing it towards high school and college, like freshman college years kind of stories in the 1970s, in the 60s actually. In the late 60s, it was more like a counterculture kind of thing.
I like books with pictures because I can't read. Ow!
Well, dude, that's what I was reading comic books because I couldn't read English. I was an immigrant. I couldn't understand. I couldn't read a book, so I picked up a comic book. But I see what's happening. I'm reading Spider-Man. I get it. You know,
I don't know what she's saying, but this broad looks like a dude. Ow!